Hi lovelies, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Belinda's channel. Thank you so much for all the love and support. Don't forget to please subscribe to this channel, turn on notifications so that anytime I upload a video, you'll be the first person to be notified. And to my returning subscribers, thank you so much for all the love and support. You know, to those people that share my videos, you guys are the great MVP. Thank you so much for all the love and support. So guys, let's get into this video. It's so lovely. So I came across this video on my For You page on TikTok, and I thought to show you guys where this white man was actually, you know, explaining how the Israel people actually created Hamas. Guys, this actually got me thinking so widely, and I decided to just share with you guys. I'm just going to roll his clip as well as, you know, other stitches I was able to put together, because of course by the end of the video I'll be leaving my own thoughts. Please leave me your own thought in the comment section of what you think of this video or of this exposure. And don't forget that this channel, we do not support any form of bullying, harassment or whatsoever. We're just here for educational purposes. Alright lovelies, let's dive into the video.
So I grew up in apartheid South Africa as a English-speaking white boy. I only became politically conscious when I was already 18 years of age, because prior to that I had been subjected to and sucked in this incredible propaganda of victimization of the white people, where every piece of news, every message we were getting, every joke, the butt of every joke was the stupidity of the black man, the inability of the black man to look after himself, never mind the country, to be ignorant, uneducated, break everything he touched. The messaging was that all violence was black violence, that all crime was black crime, that you had to fear black people. And a huge amount of that fear was that if we let them into the political process, into the governance of the country, that they would do to us exactly what we had done to them for decades, which would be to turn around and oppress us, to murder us, to take our stuff, to move into our houses. It was a very popular story that the ANC, prior to the 94 election, when it was still an illegal organization and Nelson Mandela was still in jail and the armed wing was exiled to Zambia and Mozambique, Umkhonto we Sizwe, was that they promised all of our domestic servants that those servants would be given the house they worked in when the ANC ruled. And these stories were told amongst the whites to bolster our resolve never to let these black people run our country. And it was only when I became conscious of that from 18 onwards that I realized not only was this a terrible lie that was actually oppressing us as well as the people that we as a white nation, white minority, were oppressing, but that actually what happened subsequently from 1994 onwards was far more of a reflection of the nature of black South Africans than any fears we as white South Africans had been fed and believed, right? And I see direct parallels with what's happening in Palestine and Israel. We've been fed this bullshit of Israel as victim, of the Zionist government as defending, you know, this idea that the entire Arab world wanted to wipe them off the map, when in fact prior to the Nakba, prior to Palestine being given to Israel by the colonial powers, primarily Britain, many Jews lived very happily and harmoniously alongside Muslims and Christians within that region. They weren't oppressed there. They became the oppressor through the Zionist ambition of a few Israelis. This is not a condemnation of the Jews at all, and it is not a support of Hamas, but it is an understanding of why Hamas arose, and in fact, why Israel created Hamas. Why Netanyahu needs Hamas, in the same way that the white government for many, many years in South Africa needed the violence of Umkhonto we Sizwe. They needed the odd bomb to go off. They needed terror attacks because it justified the further repression. And I've told stories about when I was in the South African Defence Force in 1987-88, 89. the things that were done by the intelligence service to undermine the ANC and other liberation struggles, and to pit black against black, to distract black people from action against the oppressive minority. And you see this happening. So whilst we can and should be feel revulsion for the attacks of the 7th of October, if we don't understand why they happened and the context for those attacks and the history of oppression, then we can never have sympathy for the Palestinians. We lose all empathy because we've been told for years and years and years that these are horrible, uneducated terrorists, that they are less than human. And I lived through that as a young man, and I saw the results of it, the results on me as a thoughtful, well-educated, intelligent person. Imagine the impact on the average Israeli who gets fed this day after day after day, and that's very much reflected by what Americans and British and Western Europeans have been fed for decades. And it's time to step aside from what we've been told and look at the truth, look at the reality, look at the history, educate ourselves, and make a moral judgment based on our real values as a human. Bring our empathy into play and look at the situation and say, hold on, how can we do anything other than wish for and promote and act for a free Palestine? I was very much taken with Elon Musk's latest podcast with Lex Friedman. It was an excellent thing. I mean, look, I don't know what I really think about Elon Musk, but he made an extremely important point, saying, well, what's the solution? The solution to the current crisis, other than the integration of Palestinians into the civil life of Israel as full citizens, is for Israel to start committing conspicuous acts of kindness, to be showing that they can be something other than the oppressors, to start showing empathy and kindness for the Palestinians, to reduce the absolute certainty that they are producing nothing more than another generation of terrorists, of people who want revenge. That narrative has to change. And I'm certain that they will find that the Palestinians at heart simply want to live in freedom like the rest of us, simply want to get on with their lives, raise their kids without the threat of those kids dying in some random rocket attack by the IDF. And those acts can demonstrate goodwill. It's the start of something. But at the moment, if anyone thinks that what Israel is doing is actually going to solve the problem, it's delusional. All they're doing is creating more and more and more Hamas members.
I seriously love this. It's so sad that these people will be filled with a lot of, misguided information concerning people of color, that they have termed them people that is so dangerous, people that, no wonder a lot of people of color are not maybe highly elected in the political affairs, or maybe in the high rank in the government and all of that. And this is actually to deprive them so as not to take over. They have feared these people of color because they feel that when they get over there, they might turn the table around and decided to do to them what they have been done to during the days, during the years and all of that. So that's why it's as if growing up they have to project this kind of narration concerning about people of color, trying to paint them that they are the people that is they are the dangerous one, they are the people that you need to be scared of, they are the people that, meanwhile these people giving this kind of narration are actually the ones oppressing these people. They are the ones oppressing people of color. This brings me back to something that is even happening today. Sometimes a lot of people of color might just go to a shopping mall or something just to shop, but the way they will look at you because of that projection they've had in you, the way they will look at you as if you've come there to actually take something that does not belong to you, because of that thing, because of how they have seen people of color to be the ones. Actually, the people of color are the ones that's been oppressed, but the way they turning it around. It's not looking as if people of color are the dangerous ones. This is just all political tactics to begin to just continue to suppress and subdue people of color to remain underneath without rising up. And now this is what they are using with the issue or the incident between the Palestinian people and the Israel people. Now the way these Israeli people are painting Palestinian people as if they are the dangerous ones. They are the ones that people need to be scared of. They are the ones that actually want to take away something from them. They are the ones that's perpetrating all these things that is going around. But meanwhile, in the actual sense, these people are actually the ones that created this Hamas that is terrorizing everywhere. And now they have created this thing. After they have created it, they are trying to turn it around to make it look as if these people are the ones that created this and trying to and trying to deal with them. This is just their tactics. And I was also shocked when I came across this video. I just listened attentively with what he was saying. And in the world of today, this is actually what is happening. You know, Pleasant people have been in the depressed for so long, have been the one that have been subdued, have been the one that, like, you people are saying that this particular set of people are the problems of, are your problem, or that the reason why everything is happening today. But they are the same people that their life have been lost, their properties has been damaged. They are the one that has been unlived. They are the one that have been moving from one place to another, looking for a shelter, a safe place to hide their head and the head of their little ones and old ones, pregnant ones. But there are still the people that a lot of people, there are still the people that the Jewish feel that they are the terrorists, they are the evil ones. But these evil ones can't even find a safe place to lay. Like, how strategic. Like, these people that you keep on saying that they are actually the problem, they are the people that began all the shenanigans. They created this group of people that is trying to, unalive us, but we are trying to retaliate. But the same people are the people that people are giving food, shelter, clothes. They are the same people, the people that were supposed to that they were supposed to be the ones hurting you guys. Like, what? Seriously, exactly the same thing they will do to people of color. They are oppressing people of color, but they will turn it to look as if people of color are the bad ones. They are the ones that is in the wrong. They are the dangerous ones. That's why any little thing, they can't wait to put you behind bars. That's why our men cannot even, they can't be free. Like, seriously, if you look into this deeply, there is a lot of pain into this. There's a lot that there's a lot that they are not trying to tell. How could you oppress someone and you claim that this person is actually oppressing you and putting you in danger? How is that even possible? They claim that the people of Pal are the problems. They are the ones that want to do all sort of things to them, and whatever they are doing, they are just doing whatever they are doing to protect themselves. Just look at what happened during the Super Bowl. They used that opportunity to blow some certain area. These people took refuge. Like, seriously, what is happening? I thought the international law have given, even if they didn't call for a ceasefire, but at least they have been told to at least calm things down. But during the Super Bowl, because they thought that a lot of people have, shift their minds from what is happening over there, they have to use this opportunity to do this. Seriously. When I saw this on my For You, I was like, this guy is actually, making a lot of sense. And if you should check with what is happening with today, these people are actually the ones that started this whole thing. Like, what are we all dragging for? This land, we all came to this world We all are all strangers in this world. Like, what are we all dragging for? Everyone, we're all humans. Like, seriously, this is just not nice. But, like, do you know that these people were not even able to celebrate all the festive periods? Like, this is just too much. And if you listen to what he's saying attentively, he's really making a lot of sense. This is what that is happening to today. Anyways, lovelies, why not just leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think? And do not forget that we are just here for solely for informative and educational purposes. That stuff they think they are gonna remove from the history, we're gonna try and trash it out and try to look for it ourselves. So guys, please like this video, subscribe to this channel if you are yet to do that. And I will see you lovelies when I upload my next one. If you have watched up to this extent, thank you so much for all the love and support. Don't forget to please leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video. And do not forget that this channel, we do not support any form of bullying, harassment or whatsoever. We are just here for educational and informative purposes. So why not, share this video, leave your thoughts, subscribe if you're yet to do that. And I will see you lovelies when I upload my next video.